Hi, beautiful divine soul. I'm Mystic Mia Moksha, and we're looking at the collective energies right now, around July, August 2023. But then again, these energies, they kind of repeat for a few years, so it could apply in around this time, 2024, 2025 as well. I'm just going to look at what are the big main energies happening in the collective right now. The sun is out and it's orange, so there's smoke in the air. Another thing, it's 7/17/2023, and the north and south nodes have just gone into Aries and Libra respectively, and we have the new moon in Cancer energy right now today. So a ton of things going on. That's why I kind of wanted to check in. And you could always skip ahead to the reading. I will always timestamp it. What else? What else is going on? Yeah, the Aries North Node, Libra South Node is the energy of you versus them, or you versus other people, or it's just how you spend your time, energy, and effort on yourself versus another person or another group or other people. So relationships are at the forefront. How you spend your time daily is at the forefront. And I'm predicting a lot of chaos because there's so much segregation and infighting created by, the powers that were. I'm predicting that things are going to get a lot worse in these next 18 months before it gets better. So I think the first 9 months or so of this energy, we're going to see things heightened. The sexism, racism, socioeconomic, you, me versus them, and whatever energy, I think it's going to amplify. And I'm predicting before the United States election next year, something is going to happen that is going to flip the way people perceive others. And I think selfishness is going to go down, and there's going to be a greater understanding and respect and kindness being shared. So I think the next 9 months is going to be like crazy. And the 9 months after that, it's going to be a slow realization that we shouldn't be fighting each other and we should be helping each other. So I think there's going to be a big main character boss that comes up, like a very dark energy or entity that comes up that everyone has to rally together to fight. And I'm predicting this happens before the election. I'm predicting that the white hats have already predicted this and know this timeline, but it has to be very, very close to the election. It has to be very heightened, the energy. So it has to happen in a very short period of time, and it has to be very intense, but it has to be long enough, 9-10 months, to kind of create this energy and vibe to birth this new harmony energy among people. So I'm getting we're seeing something so ugly and bad happen in the collective in the next 9 months, which is what? July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. So this rest of the summer, fall, winter, I think fall, winter is going to be this fall, winter is going to be very, very bad. At least outwardly. Lightworkers, you're safe. You're good. You're getting your abundance in right now. But yeah, this fall and winter coming up, or if you're in the southern hemisphere, from September to February next year, it's going to be the craziest shit you've ever seen. Excuse my language, but and we've seen this. I predicted this in the past few years, that this is when it's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. I think it's going to have to do with the lack of natural remedies or repress natural remedies because of a certain specific issue that brought that back recently. Getting poked. I 100% think it's going to be about that. I think they're going to try to do something this fall, winter about that. The powers that were, and I think it's going to be completely shut down. But I think the dark and the light have no choice but to go through with this, because it is what needs to happen for the rest of the collective to go through there. And I predicted this mass great awakening, but it's like the whole collective has to go through it together. They came here to go through that experience together, but Lightworkers are kind of ahead of the game. They know it's coming. They already went through the awakening. They already know the truth. They already have prepared themselves somewhat, at least with knowledge, to in case something like this happens. So then I do see an immediate turn of events after February. So from March, from the spring equinox till about the end of next summer, all this kind of music, art, beautiful kind of new scripts and TVs, movies, and books come out. This is where the Lightworkers who are very creative, this is where you're going to shine and shine first, because you're going to be leading this new wave, this new trend, this new fad of more harmonious creative art pieces and music and works for people to kind of understand where we're going now. Okay, and these Lightworkers, you might have a hidden creative talent that you're going to bring to the forefront or work on more so in these next few years. But for most of the Lightworkers, you're not going to stick with it. You're probably going to just start with the creative thing and then move into a bigger, grander soul mission. Okay. I just sat down and this channeling just came to me, so I had to say that first. Okay, let's start with the reading. What are the three main energies? Decision made is for Lightworkers. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I got right away. Sorry if my voice is a little raspy. I just came back from a wedding, hence the henna is kind of fading now. But there is great, utopian, idealistic living and energy coming through. Soul family, soul friends, great living situation, wish granted, getting all the resources and help that you need. You're seeing karma. You're seeing the results and rewards of all your hard work. These three cards came out face up. The Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, 2 nines here. This Nine of Wands came out face down. So it's kind of you will know immediately that the hard work that you put in, the inner work that you've done, the kindness you gave to other people, the time and energy you put into working on becoming a better person yourself and to have a life that matches your true authentic self and not, going with the system and, going along with how the normies live or the systems that were already in place and kind of doing your own thing. You're going to know immediately this, whatever this is that's coming in, this is the results and reward of your hard work. And I have to say, I've been talking to some spiritual friends and I've seen it in my own life. Things are manifesting big time, big cycles, big cycles from the past. And I'm getting, this is specifically, all the way up to the 60s. Lightworkers from the 60s, 70s, and above are seeing abundance manifest because of the hard work in big ways right now, but I'm getting specifically, I keep getting like the 2011, 2017 people who awakened. So, okay, let me see why. Seven of Wands. Yeah, everything that you've been fighting for mostly on your own, maybe with your true few, a tribe. I'm getting seven people, seven soul family members, including you. So six others. So like there's you, and then there's six other soul family members, right? And that makes the soul group. Wow. Oh my gosh. All right. I just sat down, and Spirit's giving me all this information. Okay. So there's like seven, right? Seven souls that make up a soul group, right? Or like a family. But then each of you have your own like divine counterpart. So there's like 14, right? And that's because two soul groups are coming together to merge. It's a divine marriage. It's a divine merging. So that's why, like what's happening here is happening on higher levels as well. So like, for example, if you believe in twin flames or divine counterparts, like you're coming together with your divine counterpart, right? But that's because your two soul groups are also combining. Because I kept getting like, you're not just going to like meet your like twin flame, you're also going to meet or come together with your twin flame, but you're also going to come together with the other 6 couples in your soul group. I'm getting they're on the same stage as you. So these specific divine counterparts of your soul group are on the same boat as you. So for example, if you're not married yet, they're not married yet. If you don't have kids yet, they don't have kids yet. If you have grandchildren, they have grandchildren. So it's like everyone in your soul group, the 7 of you, are in a similar place in life. I got from Spirit, it's like, I'm not calling you a communist, but it's kind of like a commune. Because it's like easier not to distract you with your personal life when all of you are on the same kind of level. I'm getting this is what's going to happen in the beginning. Okay, so this is happening now. It's 717 when I'm recording this, which is the twin flame number, which is the divine counterpart number. So I'm gonna have to pause for a second because it's like way overwhelming. Okay, I kind of didn't want to stop there because information was flowing, but it was like intense. Okay, so let's see what else did they have about this message. Connect to source. Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. Yeah, so I think if I think back to the last thing I said, okay. So your soul group is going to be on the same like life milestone as you, which will make it easier to have friends, I'm getting, who can relate to you better. So you can do some more intense inner work with not just your partner, your divine counterpart, but also your divine soul group friends. I am getting you are also going to meet soul family and soul friends that are not specifically in your soul group but resonate very close to you, and those people are going to have like different, like a different variety of life experiences. Some are already married and have kids, some people towards retirement, some people much younger, to have some variation. But I feel like I'm getting specifically from Spirit right now. I'm getting right now you have your soul group members coming in, And this is why, okay, so this is tough because you might think some of these other members are kind of your divine counterpart because they have that kind of same level of frequency as you, because the two of you are kind of merging. Your soul group and their soul group are merging, and it's going to be a very, 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 very unique experience, because like all the twin flames that I know mostly are male, female, divine feminine, divine masculine. It's that way for a reason. I'm getting, not all soul groups are male, female, but most are. The ones that are coming together now are for a specific reason. I think you know why. I'm getting, yeah, it's gonna be hard because like, yeah, the members of the group that are the same sex as you are going to be very, very much like you. And but like it's like kind of like I'm getting like you, but like different background kind of thing, or different, you know. And then their divine counterparts that are the opposite sex of you are going to be also very interesting to you, you know. And they're going to be vice versa, they're going to be interested in you, but like coming together with your divine counterpart is going to be so unique and blissful that you can handle hanging out with other members of your divine soul group and the divine counterparts, which is the other soul group coming in to merge with yours, because you have your twin flame. Okay? And so like no one else is going to like deter you from your twin flame. But if if this wasn't all happening at once, you could have been easily had a lot of earth drama. I'm hearing from them. I don't know how to describe this. Like random like soap opera drama because of how much you'd be attracted to your soul group members and how much they're attracted to you. But because you're going to be with your divine counterpart, it is going to be such a very unique experience. You're going to obviously find everyone there very attractive and very personable and very like perfect, but not as perfect as your divine counterpart. And then they're going to feel the same way about you. So it's kind of like yeah, that's how much I'm going to say about that. Let's go to the next energy. What's the next energy? Main energy. Knight of Pentacles in hand. Okay, so long time coming, I'm getting. Spirit wants to be talked about money. I kind of went away from talking about the money, the abundance coming in right now. But yeah, it's really happening. I'm talking to my spiritual friends. It's happening in my life right now. I can see it. It's kind of crazy. So these major life cycles are completing. Oh yeah, I forgot about there's something about the 2011 and 2017 folks that awakened around those times. There's something about your abundance that's different from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Light workers. Like the light workers that awakened around in those decades. Okay, so yeah, it's time coming in. Okay, so what did you have to say, Spirit, about these 2011, 2017 Magician? Oh yeah, I was getting this earlier today. So your gifts are coming in online. Okay, so it's a kind of thing where once your gifts come in, it's a gift that's innate to us. We are divine beings, so we all have very strong psychic abilities. We are all very strongly connected to source. We just have forgotten because we chose to go through that experience, right? In this like what tens of thousands of years kind of experience, where we've forgotten who we were, where we came from, and had to come back to source energy. But you know, the group of humans that lived here before, or the group of divine beings that lived here before, already graduated and kind of disappeared into the higher dimensions, and all that was left are the people who didn't graduate, you know. So we get those people kind of taking advantage of the divine beings that have amnesia, right? And so we're coming out of that. So your psychic abilities are going to come back online very strongly. But the thing is, like higher dimensional beings, like you see, I don't know about fifth, but like you see sixth, seventh, and eighth. Like I know sixth dimensional beings, they have they don't really have free will. They just kind of live their life according to what's in their soul blueprint. Whereas we have amnesia, so we don't really kind of remember it when we're born, or we don't really we have to like our challenge is to kind of get back to the light, get back to who we truly are. And so when our psychic abilities come online so much stronger, yeah, there's gonna be a period of time where you have to like figure it out, strengthen it, practice it, and things like that. But like the main message Spirit has is that don't forget that it's gonna feel like your free will is taken away. But as divine beings, there is no such thing as free will. It's all divine energy, right? It's all part of the divine plan. This was just an experiment, this specific planet. Maybe there's more out there. I'm not looking into other people's energies. I'm looking into our specific world's energy, our collective's energy. And for our collective, our lesson here was having free will. And so it's not being taken away from us. We're just being brought back to source energy, more strongly connected to source energy. And so it's going to be a slight adjustment. That's, to put it kindly, of not having free will, because it seems like a burden, right? It's like if you know what people think, or if you can predict the future, or if you understand what your life purpose is and what you're meant to do, and your soul mission and the tasks that you have assigned to you. When someone comes up to you for help, you know exactly what to do and what you're supposed to do in that moment. Like there's a sense of like that excitement, that surprise that's kind of taken away, that element of you don't know what's going to happen. That brought a lot of excitement for us men and women. But it's the price you have to pay. It can come off as a burden, or it can come off as a beautiful gift, and you'll be so close to source energy that you might not mind it. It's just an adjustment because your life is changing so drastically, where you're connected to source energy so much that it's easy to see the future. It's easy to hear people's thoughts. It's easy to know what you're meant to do tomorrow, the next week, and you know how things will happen. And there's that element of surprise is kind of taken away, and Source is saying, what is Source saying? What does Source want to say specifically about that? Messenger of fire. You're a messenger of God. You know, you're a messenger of light. You wear a crown that reaches the heavens. I'm getting you might I'm getting you'll never have to ask the question why again. And a lot of us light workers, we're very curious. That's why we reach the light so quickly, is because we asked questions. We asked the hard questions. We stood up for our beliefs and our thoughts when we thought something was weird, or we didn't understand why something happened, or we thought something was wrong and not the truth. We sought the truth. We sought the light. So Spirit is kind of saying, like, get ready to not have to question the truth. Yeah, you are the truth bringer. You are the light keeper. You are gonna be. You're my child. You're my Mercury. You're my messenger. You're going to get a taste of what it's like to be me. I'm getting from source. I'm getting like, people are going to come to you with confusion and thoughts and questions about all sorts of things. And you are going to give them the love that they need. I'm getting this kind of thing where, like, light is wisdom, it's creativity, it's a thought, it's an idea, it's the truth, right? And sometimes God, the universe, source, gives us just a plenty of love so that we can find the light ourselves. Wow. That's not me. I don't speak that beautifully. I don't think that way. That's source energy speaking through me. And I'm thankful. I'm in this bliss energy I can't even explain. Okay, I'm going to take one more break and then we're going to go into the next message. Oh yeah, if you wanted some more details about this, like how you're going to give love. Like, so love is physical, it's tangible, compared to light. It's energy, right? Love is energy. So you can manifest physical things for them. You can manifest the right people, location, resource, or where to find that right person, resource, and or the time that you need to appear somewhere, or the specific key that they needed, or the specific information, like, so you're gonna be able to provide people with that. I'm getting Edgar Casey. That's so funny. When I first channeled this, I didn't get that, but I get that now. Like Edgar Casey, I'm getting. Okay, so what is the next message? What is the next thing happening? It seems like for Lightworkers in this case, it seems like what's happening for you. Yeah, okay, so this message has been coming up in the past few energy readings, collective energy readings, Lightworker readings, where you're not going to be alone anymore. It's a new life coming in. It's a completely new life. I keep saying it, but I don't think I emphasize it enough. And I'm not the kind of person who's going to yell over the microphone, but I'm trying to tell you, like, if I'm at the top of the mountain and I am screaming at the top of my lungs, this is a new life for you. Completely different. I know you don't believe me, and these are just words through your speakers, but I'm telling you, without a doubt, no uncertainty. I'm hearing from, that's not my words, from source energy. New life. I'm getting. Too many cards. Okay, so I'm getting so many things are gonna manifest. Too many things. You're gonna have so many different things you can do right now. Like so many different things in your life starting right now. Big things starting in your life right now. Take a break. I like literally before I sent this message, I'm like, I'm gonna have to take a break for a second before I send the next message. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Yeah. So you're gonna have like multiple, like 3 or 4 things come in that you can work on, like big projects. So I'm getting big, grand, like whatever you're thinking, scale it up, more grander than that. But you can't do it all at once. You're not gonna do everything. There might be some people who do, a couple things first and then a couple things later in life, or you might start all the projects at once and just work on it little by little, or you might want to do one project at a time, or one big project, one small project at a time. But like everyone's gonna be different in this case. But like it's kind of like it's gonna be overwhelming because you're gonna get all the ideas, all the resources, all the things that you need to work on all those things that you are meant to do in this lifetime, and you're gonna know what they are. But like it's for your lifetime, not just now. So, and I'm getting you're going to know how long you're going to live for. And you're going to live much longer than humans do now. But 150, 160 to 250, 260 I'm getting. Depending, that's the difference. So for those that were, I'm getting 60, 70 specifically, those light workers that were born, that were awakened in the 60s and 70s, they're much older. You may live until you're 150, 160. To transition these light workers that are from like 80s till that awakened in the 80s until now, that may live into like 200, 250, 260. I mean 250, 260 for the 2017 and 2011 people who awakened. I don't care how old you are. If you awakened around that time, this is it. It doesn't go by like how old you were when you awakened. It goes by when you awakened. I'm getting because like the 50s and 60s, they're gonna be tired. They're gonna want to move over. I'm getting they're stronger. They're more connected to source because they needed someone more connected to source back then. They're more psychic. They're tired, and so they're gonna want to stay on for a little bit. In the transition to enjoy it, but they're gonna want to move into their full energetic body sooner rather than later. Okay, a lot of things happening. Okay. Whew. Okay, so on my lap. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Look at that, 999. Yeah, abundance. Okay, sorry. It keeps like bringing me back to abundance because I keep going off topic and channeling the rest of the messages. They keep bringing me back. See, I wouldn't do that. They brought me back. What about abundance? Physical abundance. The World card. Are you kidding me? Whole new world. I'm getting. You've unlocked a whole new world. Okay. You're creating a whole new world. Flexible. Yeah. So it's kind of like fun because like it's not like your free will is completely taken away because you have the project that's at hand of what you're going to be doing, what you're going to be working on, but you have a tiny bit of free will in what order you do things, what order you kind of wake up and what projects you work on. It's kind of based on feel, just kind of like it's like you're so connected that you can't fail. You're so connected to source energy that you can't fail. So it's kind of like you can wake up and it's kind of like you just do what you feel. Do you feel like working on your home today? Do you feel like working on ways to improve roofing systems or to improve frequency through the walls and through the floors today? Or do you want to work on your garden? Do you want to work with someone else in a collaboration? Do you want to go travel for a bit, learn something new, inspire yourself? Do you want to just work on your artwork today? Do you want to just work on your health, your physical being? Do you want to go for a swim? Do you want to go for a run? Do you want to work on your music? It's kind of like a free-for-all. So it's kind of like you have your projects that you have. You're not going to be confused about your soul mission. I'm getting the letter has been sent because I've been saying in like my most earliest Lightworker readings that you're going to get basically going to get an envelope with your soul mission in it. And when it's time, you're going to know. This is it. This is it. This is it. You're going to know. So along with that message is we have the abundance here that I want to pull cards for. Okay, so 2 cards come up. Passion and peace. Oh, wow. Yeah. Can you say that again? Passion and peace. So I do feel like You have so much abundance, so you'll have everything that you need. You'll have the people, you'll have the physical resources, whether it's money or precious metals or whatever it is you need, that the healthy organic food, the time, the home, everything, right? Enough to barter or trade or buy anything that you want, whether it's very expensive or not. You'll have the resources. So this is a Lightworker reading. This is 100% a Lightworker reading. I was trying to do a collective reading, but it's a Lightworker reading. You can be at so much peace because you're so strongly connected to source energy. You know your life purpose, your psychic ability comes in. You know your soul mission. You're very happy. You get to wake up every day and do what you love. It's heaven on earth, for real. Can we get a time frame? A month and a half, yeah. I've been getting that kind of time frame a lot. So this next month and a half, literally, so I literally said, like, right? July 2023 and August 2023. Literally said that. It happens now. They kept saying now. This is energy now. They guided me to do this reading, even though it doesn't always get that many numbers. It's because it's the truth. How many people do you know that are actually truly, genuinely connected? Writing, reading, researching. What? Illegal crime, hazardous, dangerous. Okay. We got another story here. What is this? What does this mean? This is your breakthrough. Okay. So I feel like you're going to be... So do you know how I said next, like, spring, summer is when, like, the artists and the musicians and the storytellers are going to come through very strongly, and there's going to be a new wave of, like, you know, Age of Aquarius type of music and art that's going to kind of lead the way, herd the sheep. I think what starts now is the journalism. The people who report on the real things that are happening in the world, real, true, dark crimes, the darkest of crimes, crimes against humanity, and writing and research about articles and books and just anything that you can put on through media, anything you can use to kind of communicate to others the truth about the food systems, the medical systems, the educational systems, you know, the whole thing. You know, if you're watching this, you know, this is it. So I feel like a lot of people are right now, end of July and August 2023, this is going to continue until the next few years, you know, you're going to find out your thing. Like, you might have like a one specific thing that you go into, your niche truth, your niche light area topic that you're going to kind of illuminate and enlighten the world, the collective with. Or you're going to have few things that's like kind of your thing, or you're gonna have you're just gonna be like someone who talks about everything, like a podcast kind of thing. But this is when it happens. So you're getting your envelope now. You're getting your envelope now. I have a question for Spirit. I'm going to ask him. So is it like the writers, the researchers, the people that are showing light on like humanity's darkest crimes, are they going to come up first? And then it's like kind of like the artists next year. And then it goes into like the structure creators or the urban developers, people who create this new world. Is it kind of like that order? 1, 2, 3. 2023. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes, yes, and yes. Wow. Is it all light workers that have all three of these qualities that are going to bring it to the forefront, or is it like you either have you're one of these groups? All that person is all. Wow. Okay, so if you just heard my timeline, July 2023 to August 2024 is when you're going to get your niche topic of what kind of light you're going to illuminate the collective with. And then about next March through June is when you're going to get the energy for being creative, and you're going to put out, you're going to just like, you're going to channel the divine. I'm getting like, you know how there's a lot of people in like Hollywood and musicians that kind of like sell their souls for the chance to be one of the greatest artists. I'm getting like, imagine that type of channeling, but from straight source. People are going to get overnight talents. I think it's probably going to be something like you're already interested in and already have kind of a skill in. It's going to amplify like times 10, times a billion. I'm getting it's not because you're being given this gift. It's because you already had this gift, which is why you're so interested in it, passionate about it, or naturally gifted in it, or have already kind of wanted to pick up on it or practice it or whatever, or do this kind of artwork. You already have that skills from your many, many, many lifetimes and from your work from the other side. You're just remembering it. That's why source, you connect to source on such a grand level. And the first thing you want to do when you get connected to source on that level is play and be creative and do your music and your art and your storytelling, you know? It's going to be incredible, the production value. Like if you always want to make a movie, if you always want to, be a singer or in a band or play an instrument, or, create the most beautiful homes and castles and art pieces and installations, whatever, like, you're going to remember it all. And the first thing you'll want to do is be creative. The first thing you'll want to do is play. Okay. And then I got like in a few years from now, is when you're going to get your bigger soul mission. I do get that you start meeting your divine counterparts, your soul group members, your soul family, soul friends around this time. So you get comfortable with that energy. But there's this kind of like hermit in reverse energy where you kind of want to spend time with yourself just to kind of get assimilated, adjusted. But you'll have people around you that you're like getting familiar with, that are on your vibe and understand what's going on here. They're very aware. So it's not going to be hard to find out, oh my gosh, I predicted this in a while ago. Okay, so it has to do with ETs. ETs are going to present themselves, show themselves to all light workers, everyone who is aware and awake and have been kind of doing their inner work and living their true authentic life, or have been working on that. And so it's going to be very easy to know who's aware and awake and who's not, who's in this group and who's not. Because of the ET information. I don't know how this all ties in, but they brought that up. Oh, yeah. They're like, we're going to remember. They're like, remember we said that we're going to tell you individually first? How? I'm going to tell you individually first. We're going to reunite with you. So as soon as you connect to source energy, you're going to immediately connect to other energetic beings, I'm getting the works. inner earth beings, fairies, mystical beings, ETs, nature spirit, elementals, all the works. I keep pausing because it's like so much information coming through right now. Okay, what do you have to say about that? Total submersion. Don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project, interest, or goal. Give it 100% of your energy and you may find what your life has been lacking. Yeah. So total submersion. Are you kidding me? So yeah, you're going to be totally submerged in source energy with your highest light, your highest power, higher self, your higher selves, with the energy beings around you, with the energy systems around you. I remember I thought of I'm like, I always thought, I'm like, oh yeah, I think I'll be able to see the energy around things much clearer, like the aura. If it's like a negative energy, a positive energy associated with this item, like you kind of see the aura around it, and different colors associated with different kinds of auras. Has this negative energy been building on this specific item for a long time now? Has good energy been around this connection for a long time now? This specific item is connected to a place that's like, over there. Like you can see like a line connecting. There's been like how. One second. Sorry, my energy hasn't been completely cleared. I have big cycles happening, like, beginning and ending right now. And one of them was this wedding that I just went to. It was like a kind of my farewell to my family and to everyone that I've known in my past. So I can focus on my spiritual life and like completely submerge myself in it. And so I'm like, my energy is obviously very strong and clear, but I don't know, I'm smiling. It's just like, it makes me want to like meditate and eat healthier, and like I have plans in place for all these things to happen after this wedding. And I started some of the stuff before this wedding, but like I'm just smiling because I'm like, yeah, I understand now. Like this is why Spirit's been saying, if you watch my last energy collective energy reading, take proof in like just what I'm channeling and like how I'm like have to take breaks because like it's so much and it's like we're ready. I'm excited to like go into deep meditations again and eat very, very clean foods again. And I figured it out, like I know what works for me, and yeah, let's do this, right? Okay, message from Spirit. What was I saying? Okay, yeah, light. You see the energy glow around them. You're going to be able to see that this is a hologram, right? This reality is all energy. You're going to be able to pick things out of the air. You're going to be able to manifest things into the air. I'm getting the more advanced people. Obviously it comes with a lot of practice, but it's kind of like a light switch. Like you connect to source energy right away and you just feel immense amount of love, and you don't feel negative energy. You don't think about negative things, and you see them just as an experience that you went through, or that someone in this physical form went through, and it's just kind of there as like it's in the Akashic records, but it's just there as like a book you can check out and read. It's not going to affect you anymore. All the negative thoughts, all the negative emotions, they're gone because you're kind of completely connected with source now. So if you want to manifest something, you can manifest it out of thin air because you have you're responsible enough. You're mentally strong. You're mentally divine enough to do like practice bigger energy, matching like that. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? This is also why your twin flame was coming in, or you're partnering up with your twin flame much stronger at this time. Because of the truth. Okay. The illegal crime. Okay, so I got this vision, and I've said this in a few Lightworker readings over the years, but like, you're going to be working with your divine counterpart, your soul group members, your soul family, and your soul friends, and all the Lightworkers in general to clear up the negative energy in this new world that we're creating, right? Because it's time. We're in the golden age, and we're gonna need to clean up negative energy, and so that's why people are gonna get gifts like the one I mentioned, where you can see like how much work needs to be done in a specific land or specific things, specific time, to clear the negative energy. I'm getting gifts like this aren't going to come around often, so it's going to be like with gods, and this happens I'm getting human cycle, where when we enter the golden age, there are people who have like psychic abilities close to God. They have like, godlike abilities, and it's because you're meant to, take on the darkest, most negative energies that have been polluted in our world. And that takes a lot of strength. You need an equal adversary. So you need people who are that divine, that psychic, that powerful, godlike, right? And I'm getting, you're not the only ones. There's people from the past, mystery school, I'm getting, that are going to come back and join forces. I'm going into a trance. I'm going to wait, hold on. Okay, Spirit doesn't like it when I pause, but like I don't want to record doing this, but maybe I should. Right, so they're coming back from all the seasons past to join forces with the new ones, newly awakened ones. And when I say newly awakened ones, I mean like the masters that walk the earth, to rid the planet of the dark again. And because this is a planet of duality, it's not like taking away the experience of like, making mistakes and learning from them. It's more the darkest of the dark stuff that is not made from source, but is man-made, which is why it got to be so dark. Okay, so what abundance. Okay. I love how someone keeps bringing it back to abundance. Like, okay, so back to the money you're getting, or the physical resources. You're gonna have to say goodbye to some people. I can see it. I because I put out readings like this, like I feel the energy even like a few weeks to a couple months before the rest of the collective, or in this case, the rest of the Lightworker collective feels it, because this is a message for Lightworkers. You're gonna have to say some goodbye to some friends, but don't worry, you have some strong people around you, specifically your divine counterpart, your divine family and friends, who are stronger, thicker as thieves. I'm getting. How are you feeling about that? Ace of Wands. It's time to go. Okay. Okay, one last card. It's a long reading, but it was so crazy. Three of Cups. Yeah. Your high vibrations and open heart are welcoming in a sense of community and celebration. Enjoy your time spent creating and socializing with others, as this only serves to help you embrace an energy of oneness with all. Your sacred partnership is reaching a state of union, harmony both within the self and in your physical relationship with your partner, creating a trinity with Source. Embrace this joy and celebrate the love that surrounds you. Yeah, you're going to be able to see it in your partnership. You're going to be able to see it within yourself, and you're going to be able to see it in your relationship with Source energy. This is crazy. And I mean, I'm not kidding you. It's happening like now. And it's going to go for a little bit more than a couple of years. Yeah. Until 2026, I'm getting. Wait, what's the 6 for? It's going to go a little bit more. It starts now and goes on for a little bit more than a couple of years. What's the 6 for? Oh, the 6 people that you're meeting. I'm getting chills because I meant it's by the way, it's like almost 100 degrees right here, right, Fahrenheit. So I'm getting chills. I kept getting, when did I start getting this? Like maybe last year, slowly since the beginning of my awakening, but like really strongly last year, I think. But like a strong mother and father, like divine mother and divine father energy coming in, and holding me, interacting with me way more now. In the past like year. I'm getting that was your divine soul group's higher selves. So you've been getting a lot of messages from your twin flame or your divine counterparts, like higher self, right? Your own higher self. But the feeling you're going to get from this group is the ultimate divine father and the ultimate divine mother from your soul group. Okay? You're going to see why. I'm going to end it here because I could probably keep going, but my human mind is trying to catch up, and I'm like so fascinated. Let me know if this strong accord in your heart, in your mind, in your soul. All right? Much love and light.